them, it's Paul. I was listening.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go, son.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Right.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Good.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Right.
Running it after the penalty. Works the sideline inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They go right back to Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Go.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Take go.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Stevenson with another carry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Here's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the air on first down, May. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
Go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And the defender comes away with it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Here we go.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Press. Touch right. Get high.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Jumps in up the middle. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Hey, 10. Right.
From his own end zone, and that's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points, and their first points of the game come on that their safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
He'll get it at the 9. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go. Check go.
On play action, here's May. On target to Jackson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
60 Eagle. Reload.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Tag. Buffalo 80. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, Slide.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Slide.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, Slide. Go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Fields on 3rd. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead up to 12. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Cut out left. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Going play action, May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He sends this one to the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, shot. Shot.
Fields out of the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Madden. Here we go. Set high.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! Set up! Go!
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At their own 42-yard line. 18 rattlers. Check go.
Throwing is May. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
19 Lions. Come 19. 19.
Second and 13. Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
That's taken in by Samuel. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set. Go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He's up again. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast. First down. Hall gets it again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11. Tonight.
Now Fields. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. The back grabs it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, tonight.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets lead by 15 now. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
May now. Flush down out to his left. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 14. And they pick him off again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Jets take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special.
He has the New York touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Tracking 60.
Here's May. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly...
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Now it's Fields. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, son. All right.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Oh, hurry up.
Third down give to Hall. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son. All right.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hurry up.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
I can't. All right.
Fields on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. All right.
A give left side for Hall. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hurry up.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Set. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's stay 19. Go.
On play action, here's May. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Trying to set this up quick. They give on 2nd to Hall. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's trying to push the field. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And the Pats will take over. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now. Warrior 70.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. Check go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Over to Douglas on the sideline, caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
79 Bronco. Here we go, shot. Trap 60. Hup.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Ball game's not over just yet. Don't leave those seats. The interference call means we're going to have an untimed down here.
Here we go. Hut.
Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it's a road win for the Jets.